all the things.
All the things.
I very appropriately named this recording studio What in the Retrograde because the fuck is going on. So, but you're having a good time. You're having a good day. You're in a good mood.
I've been having a pretty decent, like past 3 days.
I know you've been in a good mood.
I have. I mean, I've had yesterday I went all day the day before and didn't cry none. And then yesterday I had a moment. And today I'll probably have a moment.
You think you're pre-planning your moment?
No, I just can feel it. I can feel it. I don't know how to describe that. I feel good right now, but I know at some point today something's gonna trigger me to where I'm gonna be like, in the bathroom. And so I'm just, I'm enjoying the happiness right now.
Well, you can.
Well, I can, yeah. It comes so slim with me.
Hello. Okay, well, good. I'm glad we don't. Well, I think maybe if people penciled in our emotional meltdowns, we might. It might go well.
I listen to our podcasts and I'm having a moment in all of them. So
did you go back and listen to some?
Yeah, I was like, damn. Natalie is not a happy camper in any of these podcasts, and you know what? I'm not sorry about that at all. But
that's why we love you.
Yeah, I feel good right now. So I'm happy right now. I woke up this morning on fire, ready to cause some unnecessary chaos.
I thought you meant hot flash fire.
Well, that too. But I was okay with it when I woke up, and I was like, I'm gonna start shit today. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, and so I did immediately. Immediately, right off the fucking bat this morning.
Did you?
Yeah. Sure did.
Good.
Yeah.
That's the mood I'm in. Burn it all down too. That thing that I sent you the other day, and it was the best friends that live apart because the universe knows better.
Well, do you remember what it was like when we did live near each other? What's that? So
it was the best of times and the worst of times.
What? I think back on those moments fondly. I'm like, damn, when you have those moments where you're like, I had a boring life, right?
No, we can't say that.
I actually think about my life, and I did not have a boring life, and I'm very happy about that.
Very grateful.
There you go. See, I'm being positive today.
I love that for you. Look at you.
Excuse my daughter in the background dying.
Hi, Madison.
And I said hi. She said hi. Yeah.
I'll hit my pen and join you.
Hold on. It's my turn. Okay.
Yay! Gardening and weird shit and astrology and witchy things. So the moon is in Sagittarius today. Everybody feeling? I think we're all feeling a little fiery, a little feisty.
Most of my chart is Sagittarius.
I know.
So I'm that's probably why I'm feeling good.
It's why you're hyped. It's why you're pumped.
My kid over here beside me is shaking her head. Nah.
Oh.
She's not feeling it at all. She hasn't been feeling it. So, yeah. But once again, I'm going to say I'm feeling good today, guys. Feeling good today.
Today?
Today.
It's so good. Okay, cool. Well, that's good because collectively there's a lot going on, but I think it's a lot of really good. A lot that's going on. It's a lot of good. Other than the Mercury retrograde, which I am feeling.
Anna's having it. With that, she's having a time.
Not even just it's just mildly inconveniencing type things, but they're constant. So it's like this snowball effect of all these tiny, stupid little shit ass things that just make me want to fuck up everybody's day.
Holy.
And I work retail, and we're about to be in Christmas
Slams.
and all the yes. It's like the calm before the storm right now.
Oh, it always had such an eerie feeling. Like, right. This is like what, my second year going without having to deal with that, and I
That's a
don't miss
blessing.
it. I don't miss it
I don't miss it for you.
because that's when people got mean.
Yes.
They got so unnecessarily mean.
Dude, when it's like
nasty mean.
It's like they act like it's the one time a year they crawl out from under their fucking rock and join the real world and come out and just shit on everybody. Yeah, sometimes literally.
And that says a lot, being in the Bible Belt. You know, where we're supposed to have like nice people, but nah. Sundays, Wednesdays, and the holidays are when the worst people come out. Yeah. And those are the days that you should be more grateful. It's stupid. I hate it.
It is. I know. I'm always like, when we have just a doozy of something come through, I'm always like, Pensacola's finest.
Yep.
That's our staple right there.
Remember when I worked at MAC and MAC Cosmetics, for y'all that are nosy.
All of them. You're all nosy.
Because I am. So
same.
Yeah. So when I worked with them, like, I used to film it the first few Black Fridays.
Oh.
Because MAC never had sales on Black Friday.
Black Friday is just not the same as it used to be anyways, at all, even for us.
But it was great being a MAC artist, being there, because you got to watch all the crazy stuff, you know. We never did makeup applications on, you know, like Black Friday and stuff. We never did that, but there was times where we were actually dead during Black Friday. Because there's no sales. They don't want sales. But we would have some drunk women come up.
That's what I'm talking about.
And they would always want their makeup done. God, they were so great. They were so great. And then the people that would line up at the door, it was always ridiculous to me. It was so ridiculous to me.
See, and it's weird because it's not even like that anymore.
No, it's not.
It's crazy.
It's not. And then, like, the people that would be like, oh, I hate that you're working.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm working because you're here.
Yeah, so you don't hate because of y'all.
Yeah, you don't hate it that much.
Damn, go away. You know,
yeah, stay home then.
So yeah, and if you don't like it, fucking stop shopping on it. You know,
right?
But it is what it is. I'm glad I don't have to deal. But you know, you did meet some really cool people.
Oh yeah. Never a shortage of interesting folks.
Yeah,
in the wild.
My last holiday season working, I remember there was a guy that had autism. He was like really autistic, but his thing was like the Christmas creatures, like
I remember
Krampus. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
One of the girls that I worked with was talking to him, and then she ended up calling me. She was like, Natalie, get over here. This is like right up your alley. And I ended up having that conversation with him for like a good 30 minutes, man.
Yeah. You're gonna have to like recall some of that coming up for next month so we can talk about our creepy Christmas like lore.
It was so great. And so you have those moments. And
yeah,
I'll never forget that, because it's not often that you get to have a conversation about stuff you actually are interested in while working. So and leave it to me to get like an autistic dude. That's like, what?
That's everybody nowadays. Apparently, I'm always like, no, not everyone in my job. They're like, we're just all autistic. I'm like, I'm not.
I am.
I'm like, nah.
I know it. Like, there's something there.
Okay, you maybe. But I'm always like, not me. Mm-mm. But that's also like my Aries ego. I'm like, nah, I'm perfect. Thanks.
I am not perfect. I literally will say something out loud and in my head be like, damn, what the fuck? It's like, you're not right. There's anyway.
All right, let's talk about the fuckery and the nature of this Mercury retrograde that we're going through. See, it's been wild because we just came off our new moon too. We had our very late new moon in Scorpio, very tail end of Scorpio season, literally the tail of the scorpion. We pushed out our new moon energy. That fucked me up, dude. I like slept none the night of the new moon. I was so restless. And then the very next day, sorry, I'm choking on air.
That happens.
The very next day we're here, we're live, we're feisty in our new solar season in Sagittarius. So we've had a lot of shifting energy between like watery emotional signs. Jupiter's retrograde in like Cancer right now, but that's a party because Jupiter loves being in Cancer, even in a retrograde moment. So I think that's what's kind of keeping the vibe kind of high, which is kind of wild and fun. And then we had this little Kazemi, is what a Kazemi? A Mercury Kazemi?
What? Kamikaze?
Yeah. A kamikaze.
Oh.
Mercury kamikazed into the sun. We're all here. Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh my god.
It's another alignment. And it all happened at the exact time as our new moon, which was also kind of like just it drove a lot of energy.
Wait, you gotta drop the lighter intensity. All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're lighting candles.
Yes.
Anyway. No, like, is it only question? Sorry.
Yes.
Question.
No. Yes.
Is it only affecting certain signs? Because like my child, not Madison, and you have been going through it. And then you have me who has just been kind of vibing.
Well, it's going to affect everybody a little differently. But yes, depending on like your sign and where Mercury falls in your chart. Also, let me see. Did it? Because I think Mercury is also retrograding through Sagittarius as well. Was that what I want to say? Sagittarius is live on the brain.
Let's go. That's like, okay. I really
Scorpio. That's what it was. I was like, I know it's the same as something that just happened. So Mercury is moving through. So we've had a lot of just watery emotional energy.
I mean, I was super emotional though. I will say that. I was like crying a lot. I cry a lot anyway.
You do.
It was more than normal.
You're like an angry crier.
It was. Well, no. Like I've come to the realization that I cry with almost every emotion.
Like happy cry, sad cry, angry cry.
Strong feeling of emotion, like I'm going to cry. Like even if I find something beautiful, like I'm gonna cry about it. So it is what it is.
It is.
I can't help it. I can hold it in so that you don't see me cry, but I do be crying.
You do be crying. That's okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
I view it as weakness, but
It's not. Because the people that just don't cry ever, you're crazy.
They're weird.
Exactly. You're
weird.
Gonna hurt people.
You may or may not have bodies. In your
you are not real. You're a Frank.
Yeah,
not real. I don't like it. No. So okay.
No.
So I did all of these notes and I don't even know if I'm going to talk about them, but
weird shit's happening.
I know.
The planets is doing weird shit.
They are
making us feel weird.
Yeah.
I
love it. What I basically I'll let's see. I'll in a nutshell this shit. So I did like this Mercury / Hermes kind of deep dive when I was like, you know what? I want to know the full on background story of like Hermes, which
I
is
love
between
Hermes.
between Greek and Roman. That's where we get Mercury from.
I think if I had to choose a Greek god
Mm-hmm.
to smash,
It would be Hermes.
yeah, why not? He has the most
He's
children
got
anyway.
yeah.
He's got the
Okay,
most
so
out of all of them.
him was out there smashing.
So, you know, he knows what he's doing. You know,
He's experienced.
yeah. I mean, I obviously couldn't get Hades, but 100% probably could get him. So there you go.
Hades is just like, yeah, out of
Nah.
the nah.
But he
I
would 100%
know better.
smash.
Let's see. Well, some of the deep dive that I did for our hot Hermes.
Oh yeah.
He a big representation of like cleverness, adaptability, communication, and of course the bringer of messages and the breaker of boundaries. All of that sounds pretty hot, pretty smashable, right?
Smash.
Yeah, it symbolizes a lot of fluidity, like the quicksilverness or the quality of like Mercury that we kind of named the planet after him of.
Yeah,
so,
he's probably good with words, like with communication. Well, I mean, it was communication, duh, Natalie. But like,
yeah, he was the traveler between the realms of like the mortal and the immortal, and bringing all the messengers.
He was able to talk to the gods and humans, so he knew like both of our lingo. So I would assume he would be like smooth,
right? He also invented fire, like while he was still a baby,
kind of like Prometheus.
Yes.
And Lucifer. Are they all archetypes? I think they are.
More than
likely.
I read
it in a book.
I read that before.
I read that in a book. I do. I have a book called Awakening Lucifer.
Yes.
And it talks about all of his different archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
And Hermes is one of them. And if you dissect it, Hermes and Lucifer, there's a lot of similarities. I can't talk today, but there's a lot
of communication going backwards. Thanks, Hermes.
Similarities. Hermes is smacking me right now. He's like, stop it.
He's like, stop. You said I was hot. Talk to me.
Quit it. Anyway.
Okay, so yes, communication, movement, lively curiosity. He was said to like have sparked the minds of like us mere mortals and like make us curious about things.
God, what's wrong with me? Ew.
Lots of things, so many things.
Okay.
So yeah, he created fire when he was like a youngin'. He was baby. He was baby. He made fire. He gave it to us. That pissed off the gods. All the things.
He was like besties with Hecate.
Yes. And the whole symbolizing of the fire was like Sorry. Let's see. The invention of fire wasn't just about like us, of course, being able to like prepare meats and foods and like survive. It was about the birth of like intellect and wanting to be smart. So smart.
You know, there was also an angel that got casted out that taught humans.
Yeah, how to be smart. Hey, you guys want to know something?
Just gonna add my little shit to it, right?
And it also is like metaphors for Hermes are also like a bringer of light. Sound familiar? Mr. Luther. But he represents that spark of divine cleverness that lives basically in all of us when our urge to like learn things and to create. So I appreciate about that. Yeah. I appreciate that.
I do too. I like Hermes.
See. I do too. Let's see. And then
no. I was gonna say also there is this smut book that I read.
No.
No, it's not. but
Can't talk about anything. Natalie's read a smut book about it.
You're 100% right on that. Okay, but anyway, there's this smut book that I read about Persephone and Hades, but
I think I
Hermes
remember this book series. Could
Hermes
you
is in it. I don't remember what the name is called, but it's great.
you drag me into the story plots with you as
It's
you experience them.
dirty. But Hermes is in it. But he's great in it, and he's funny. He's funny, and so I like that. I love talking about Hermes because whenever we're talking about him, even though I know about the real Greek,
It's it's
stuff
charismatic.
of him, it gave him like a face to me. Well, not really, because it's a book and you're having to like picture what they look like in your head, but it gave him a personality, and I
It
think the
made it hotter.
personality, whoever wrote, no, I mean he's not like sexualized at all in the book. It's
Oh,
mainly
okay.
Persephone and uh Hades. Like every time they see each other, dude, they're like on it. It's crazy.
I
It's
think I
not
remember
real.
you telling me about this. So you're like, this is
Yeah,
so not
I actually didn't enjoy it because of like I like it when it's realistic. You know, you're not gonna do things every time you see your mans. You're not.
I know. So I work with somebody who has a very funny theory about ugly people.
I already know what it's gonna be. I already know what it's gonna be, dude. No.
No, let me finish. That they just do it to prove that they get laid.
That's disgusting, man. That's exactly, or they keep doing
So
it, or they
they
keep
keep
doing
doing
it
it.
because they're scared they're never gonna get laid again. Ugh.
So my question is, how unattractive is the author of that book?
I don't know. Like, I don't know I don't even, okay, I have the books in said like china cabinet that I use as a bookshelf.
Right.
But like I have the book, I just don't remember which ones they are. Like I'd have to
You have a
go
lot. You
and
have a lot.
I have so many books, dude. All have black, that's all black covers. They all look so similar.
That's okay.
Anyway, I'd
Yeah.
have to, I think they're literally called like the Persephone and Hades series, but
Hmm. I'm
it
sorry if
was
whoever
it was just
finds
a
this
lot.
one day and we're calling you ugly and you wrote those books and you're not, but
No, the book was great until it got to like every
all the
point they were
smut.
together. It was too much
Yeah.
smut. But I know there's people that are 100% down for that. I am just like, hey,
That's our perimenopause talking. We're like,
you
get away
know,
from me.
yeah, like, hey, realistically, I don't want to be dick down while making cookies.
Right.
Okay.
Get off me.
I just want the fucking cookies, dude. Like, leave me alone. Okay. So, like, it was too much. Too much.
Amen, sister.
Just let me
There's
make
a
my
time and a
cookies.
place, sir.
Yeah, like at least wait until the timer goes off and I
God
pull the
damn.
cookies out because I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna burn the
Oh my
cookies
god, the
the
cookie.
whole time. Like, stop. I really wanted these cookies. That's why I made them. Like,
Right.
okay.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Woo!
Hermes and Hecate are in that book, and they're really good, and they're friends uh, of Hades, and they become friends of Persephone. But Hermes is a mess
I
in that
know.
book, and it's great.
I kind of dig it. I dig the good bit that I dug up about Hermes. And then I went into, because our Mercury retrograde really started in Sagittarius and then now
Yeah.
we've moved back into Scorpio
Yeah.
because we're going backwards, we're moonwalking, and
Michael
we
Jackson.
so I did a little digging on like the Sagittarius story and like, or Chiron as well, which is a whole other thing, but that's where we get Sagittarius from, the whole centaur stories. And I was just kind of comparing notes and wanting to see the similarities and kind of like how the energy collected together would, I don't know how it meshes. Is what I wanted to know. This was a moment that I had like last week, and I pulled all of this. So both Hermes and Chiron really are both like threshold stands. I don't know. Maybe I should, let me see. Let me see if I can nutshell this stuff that I found out about Sagittarius too. Oh, so yeah, so Apollo was involved with Chiron. Um no, that was Hermes. Everything's so smushed together.
It's all Hermes.
It's all Hermes.
All of it. I think he would love that.
He would. He would. I feel that. But okay, yeah, Chiron, born of Cronus, which was also Saturn, all the things. Abandoned at birth, taken by Apollo. Yeah, okay, yeah, Apollo. Taken by Apollo and Artemis. Artemis, blah, 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 not the correct word. They taught them the arts of healing, music, hunting, prophecy. Also, Chiron was like one of the wisest being of all times. He was a mentor to Achilles and people like Hercules.
Oh my gosh, was he the
He wasn't Phil in the movie.
No.
Phil. I knew where you were going.
I love that movie so much.
I do too. Very loved. I love the Disney Hercules.
My favorite.
Danny DeVito made the best.
Whatever. I'm still gonna think it's him.
Right? That was Phil.
It was Phil. I don't care what you're saying. His name was not that. That's Phil.
Okay, so with Hercules and Chiron, one day Hercules visited Chiron. He had arrows that were tipped with poison, and they had a bit of a scuffle with other centaurs. And one of those arrows struck Chiron by accident. He was immortal, and he couldn't die, but the wound burned like forever. It never healed. So Chiron had to search for a cure, and he tried calling in all these like healing arts that he learned, but he couldn't find anything. So he like grew super tired. He was over it, over the pain. Yeah. He basically had to go to the gods, and he was like, look, I need release. Just kill me. Set me free from this immortality. Like, I'm over it.
Sounds
it's very Natalie energy.
Just fucking kill me, please. Me, like,
but like here
all the time.
Yes. But Zeus was like, all right, we're gonna figure this out. So he's like, we'll figure this out. Let's sacrifice something. So Chiron offers up his immortality in exchange for the freedom of Prometheus, a titan that was bound for stealing fire that he gave to mankind, the one that Hermes invented. So this was a big move of compassion. So Zeus is like, all right, Chiron, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to heal your wound. We're going to place you among the stars as Sagittarius. And in some of the tellings of like the centaur stories, like this was so like the wisdom of this wise creature would just never fade from existence. So I love this. So the shared energy between Hermes, our Mercury, and Chiron and Sagittarius was like a bridge between the immortal and the mortal, like a bridge between worlds. Hermes tends to walk between the realms of like Olympus and Earth and the gods and us mere mortals and the underworld. He was very much the like divine messenger of all the things. Chiron really stood as like a beast and a man. He was mortal and immortal, like a being that kind of straddled the liminal space of like nature that teaches us harmony between them.
Yep.
So during that time that Mercury decides to fuck shit up in Sagittarius, we too feel like we're kind of walking in this weird liminal between world space between like our belief system, things we hold true to ourselves, and it's really I don't know. I feel like a lot of things have come down to like what we think we know and what our deeper self really knows to be true. And I've struggled with a lot of that this week. I've had a lot of like grief dug up this week.
Yeah.
That I continue to process that I still don't give myself a lot of space and time to sit with.
Yeah, no, you I don't think you really did.
Uh-uh.
No.
And so, and especially as like the holiday season moves in, it really all starts kind of getting shoved back up to the surface.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that's been on the back burner, which has just fueled the aggravation with everything else that's kind of come around. Because I've also had this like massive return of people from the past that really kicked off this summer with the Gemini madness.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I haven't had that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you actually had the Mercury retrograding when they say like exes or people from the past
Yeah, like
occurring.
come up. I've got my significant other, my husband's exes, even coming up in my shit.
I haven't had
I'm like,
nothing,
what?
which is wild to me.
You know what okay, so I got something to tell you because I haven't told you because I was going to save it for the podcast. I
Oh
had
shit.
this girl that was supposed to be a friend of mine when I first moved here. I moved back home. And
Yeah.
I ended up renting a house from this girl's family.
Oh yeah,
It
no,
was
no, you told me
Did I
this.
tell you about that? About
Yeah.
the washing machine girl?
Yes, the washing machine girl.
Like looking at my stories on social media. And this is where everybody has kind of creeped in on. I'm like, what is with my stories lately that I'm
I don't
getting
know.
people like out of the roaches out the woodwork? Y'all need to calm down.
I have like just one thing, and it was like my best guy friend, Evan. He
Mm-hmm.
I guess has a friend named Josh of some sort. His name's Josh. I'm not gonna say his last name,
Yeah.
but he sent me a friend request, and if I don't know you, I'm not gonna add you. It's that simple. I didn't know him,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not gonna add him. Well, then like I was a couple weeks ago, and then the other day, like I had my message thing on Facebook, and it just kept saying I had a message. So I went and checked, like, your spam and shit.
Uh-huh.
And this guy had messaged me and was like, hey, told me who he was. He was like, I was friends with Evan, like back in fucking middle school, some shit. I don't know. It was weird. I'm a good guy. I'm just looking for friends.
That
And
sounds
so
like
I
if
was like, nah. So I messaged,
no.
I
I don't
messaged
I don't I
Evan.
don't like that.
I messaged Evan, and Evan was like, yeah, he's weird. So I was like, yeah, no, I don't want that. So, but that was like my one where,
You're
and then I
one.
have like this one lady on Instagram that I don't know who she is. She keeps liking all my stuff, which it's fine. I enjoy that, but I don't know who she is.
I've even had it on like the most surface of surface levels. Like at my job, this one crazy girl that we worked with last holiday season came back around for another holiday season with us. So I was like, I'm telling you, everyone is making their grand return.
Oh, that one
And
lady. Yeah,
yeah.
I remember that. That one
Oh
had
yeah.
me
They
going,
there will
oh,
yes. There will be
no.
more. There will be more, I'm sure. There like more stories to follow that up with as
I
we
just,
progress into our season.
I will say though, I don't really do anything. So I'm not expecting to like run into
Man, I don't do
people
nothing
from the
either. All I
past.
do is go to work in the grocery
Well,
store.
like I'm at home or, you know, at the gym. So it's
Yeah.
like, that's it. Like, oh,
Meow.
toast is at the door. Um, but
Oh, Toasty.
I don't know. And then this time too, like I think that one guy was trying to call me. The ex of mine was trying to call me, but I just didn't answer it.
That dude can't take a hint.
I don't know, man. That's fucking weird. But
Isn't he a Gemini?
yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
But I
That's
know his number starts with a 5, so whenever I see a number with a 5, I don't care who the shit you are. If it has a 5, I'm just not going to answer it.
God damn it. Where's
Um,
Bethany when you need her? What's the 5 mean, Bethany?
I don't. I can Google that. Let's see.
Let's see. Oh, speaking of Miss our Miss ma'am Bethany went on a date and they were they've been hitting it off for the last couple days. I don't want to jinx anything. I know it's very tense and energy out there right now, but she's having a good time too in all of this chaos. But she's also a Scorpio, so it might be working in her favor. But her and dude are kicking it and hanging out. And she sent, I'll send you the pictures later, but she sent me little selfies of them and they are adorable. I'm a fan so far. So we'll see.
I love that for her.
I know, I'm excited.
Makes me happy.
So like some of the things that I kind of compiled as like you're looking your thing up for the 5 about like how to navigate a lot of this. We can revisit old beliefs or like truths that, like I said, we think we know something, but maybe deep down inside we're masking about it, or we're just kind of playing face. Like maybe revisit something and maybe I can approach this a different way. Kind of like let the retrograde energy kind of loosen it up for you. Maybe relearn how to use our voice in situations that we're like over, or how to speak with a little bit more empathy as we want to be brutally honest through this kind of moment in time and energy as well. Like remember, even though you're like, look, I'm going to tell you the truth, but do it gently. I don't know. And when confusion kind of comes from that, take away from like Hermes as like being a bit of a trickster, again with that like Floki or what's his fucking name, Lucifer, like archetypal like trickster energy and grace, and tap into like maybe the gentleness and the calmness of like Chiron or the Sagittariusness of it all. I think it all just flows super well together, which is, it's been an inconvenient retrograde and just not boring. It hasn't been really like life altering. It's definitely kept things interesting and alive. And also communications. I mean, just trying to set up and get on here today was a time and a half.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've had like the issues of getting stuck behind really slow drivers.
Oh,
Has been one. Yeah, that's about all my issues have been recently.
a lot of things too
So
with
bad.
like as Chiron is an asteroid too, we have Chiron placements in our charts.
Yeah.
And they always say that's like your wounded healer. It's like the part of you that you need to like kind of recall back, and like it's like your past that needs to be healed.
Patience.
So like patience or like pain you're going through that you didn't choose, because sometimes we choose our pain.
Yeah.
Quite elaborately.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe like reassess the places where you feel different, that maybe deep down like we know we shouldn't feel different in these spaces, but for whatever reason we are. And like as Chiron got injured with this like wound that wouldn't heal, and he had to like bargain with the gods to figure it out, is we have to kind of revisit the things like I have been doing with like the grief that I have not fully processed, and figure out like what's causing it, and you need something that's going to become your medicine, that's going to become your wisdom, that you can even move on and offer up for others too that may be going through similar shit.
Yeah.
Because the wounded healer, if anything, it teaches us to like move forward with pain and not just tiptoe around it, which is something that I think I've been doing with not processing. So a lot of this, like I told you, I've been in a funk. I've been in a weird place, wasn't even wanting to kind of like revisit and like look at the sky, pull out my almanac, and even see what's going on, because I'm stuck in my head. I'm in a rut. I feel like shit. And then I have to really move past that and be like, but why do I feel like this?
Yes, that's what
Why?
I've been doing a lot. And I've had a lot of like breakthrough moments like recently with things. Like the other day I had a moment with the house, and because it's part of the TISM, like been here for 3 years, but I still don't consider it like mine.
Yeah.
because that like it doesn't feel mine.
Mm-hmm.
And so the other day I was in my room and like I finally had that moment. Okay. So like I was in my room and like I have a red like antique lamp and it like lets off, well the lamp itself is red, not the light, but it lets off like this red glow.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my candles up on my dresser, which is my Hecate altar. Um it's like a makeshift. Like I just it started off to be her altar and then I just never got around to doing it. But
Mm-hmm.
I stuck like of accumulated like really pretty things
That's still an
um
altar, whether you
on there. And well,
did
no,
it.
I didn't like realize it until like this night. And so like I was staring at it and I had a candle going. The candle was a sweet tea candle, but
Ooh.
it smelled really good. It's like a peach sweet tea candle, but it's in an orange glass, so it let off like an amber color. But like the how my room looked was gorgeous. Like I have a red flannel bedding, and my cats were laying on it, and I had some like laundry and stuff, but it was really really pretty. And I had that moment where if I was a stranger and I walked into my house, yeah, it's kind of cluttered, whatever. But I would look around at all the artwork and all the books and everything that's everywhere and be like, "Holy shit, this is cool." Like I would like the house. So I'm having moments, breakthroughs for me
Well, good.
where those are like big because usually I get stuck and I can't see why I'm stuck and everything. But now I'm like, you know what? There's got to be a reason. And I know what the reason is, but I kind of can't do anything about it right off the bat. Does that make sense? Like
It
I
does.
have to actually work on stuff, and that's what I'm doing. So that's what there's to it. Yeah,
Well,
you have to
good.
actually work.
Yeah, baby steps. You've got to
Yeah,
be like, all right, here's
mm,
a goal that I need to feel better about this. So I need to
yeah,
start making these steps towards this goal.
yeah.
And
Um,
I appreciate that kind of structure and planning ahead to like make yourself yeah. I feel like we switched. I feel like I got a really sad,
it's
dark place
okay.
for a couple of weeks,
It's
and you.
okay because I'll be back in like next week. I'll be again. This is how my body works. So like when I'm in a good mood, I try to like make
The best of
everybody,
it. Yeah.
yeah, the best of it, or try to
Hmm.
get everybody in a good mood kind of. Um
Yeah.
because it's like this is rare for Natalie to be happy, y'all. Like, hey,
Enjoy it while you can.
here's happy Natalie, she's right here, and that's so I want to be talkative and like, but I'm gonna go back to being in goblin mode. It always happens. I can't sit there and like Lady Gaga says, the depression will return. So it
Oh,
happens.
yes.
Gaga, I love her.
Oh my goodness. All right. Hang on real quick.
Okay.
As we took a potty break, here comes the fucked up info or information. Shut up, all Geminis. Just quit.
Oh, I know.
I need
Oh,
I need all Geminis to just drop whatever form
oh,
of communication that is available to you and leave it the fuck alone.
oh.
God, my beef with that air sign is just otherworldly.
Imagine having people text you because, like, when he texts me.
That's a blessing.
No,
I'm
it
I'm over
sucks.
it. No, it doesn't. We can switch. I'm tired of hearing my phone go off. I am. I just want to watch hockey and be left alone.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I'm going to punch them all in the face. All the Geminis, both faces. Double punch for each Gemini in the world.
pow.
Pow.
I
Anyways,
guess. I guess that's the sound that a punch makes.
I think so. Especially a double, like, two-face punch.
Would
Pow.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I hear it with the fighting kind of sounds like that. I don't know. Sometimes they sound like a gunshot. It's crazy.
Ooh,
It's weird.
that sounds
Um,
gnarly.
yeah, these men be punching. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
Oh, okay. So, where did I leave off that I was going to tie some of this in? So, also Sagittarius, since we've had all this Sagittarius energy, this is also ruled by Jupiter, who's also
Jupiter.
in retrograde in Cancer right now. And that's happening from it started on November 11th and it's going to retrograde all the way till March 10th. Very lengthy retrograde. And it's not even going to move out of the sign of Cancer until the summer of next year, around the end
Wow.
of June. But I think it's a blessing because Jupiter really digs being in Cancer. It's very amplified, like emotional expansion. And Cancer is very favorable for Jupiter. Jupiter is considered to be what they call exalted in Cancer. It parties hard in Cancer.
Party
It
hard.
does. It tends to like magnify our emotional growth. So maybe that's where a lot of this like unlocking of being in a better mood or wanting to hit these goals that we have in mind or creating like
Oh
a more
yeah.
caring dynamic around your home or belonging and just feeling that deep felt security. Maybe like you were saying, like you don't feel like your home's your home. So maybe within this transit time, that could be something that you secure, whether it
Yeah.
be feeling at home like in yourself or in your actual physical space. That could be working for you.
Maybe.
It's all about luck or growth. Like Jupiter's all about bringing on the luck, bringing on the abundance.
I need the abundance,
And
but
yeah,
you don't get it unless you work. So,
but you
so
can still be abundant in other things.
you gotta do things so you get that abundance. So I'm meaning like as in like you gotta work for those abundance. It's not just
Yes.
gonna come to you, just like luck. I view luck kind of like that. It's you gotta take a chance in order to experience luck. Does that make
Hmm.
sense?
Yeah, you got to fail a whole bunch of times before
Yeah.
you probably get lucky and it goes through for you.
Yeah, because if you don't have experiences where you have said bad luck, then you wouldn't know what it is to have good luck. If that
Hmm.
I'm getting weird. I'm sorry, but like
No.
that's how I view it. It's kind of like you have to work, yes, and keep having those unlucky experiences to
Hmm.
achieve luck.
And part
Um,
and part of that too, with having to fail to succeed, comes from like kind of the backwards movement of maybe like a retrograde Jupiter in Cancer, with having to look more introspectively and look at your outward growth to be pushing for this inner growth that we're hungry for.
yeah, and I mean, like if you're not doing anything to change, like I
Hmm.
was just kind of sitting there thinking about like that's what happens when I just sit there. Okay, when I just sit there and I don't do anything, I am in my head.
Hmm.
So I don't want to be like that. Like me and my daughter were talking yesterday, and it's like we don't want to be like that. I don't want to be my mean self. I don't want to do that. I don't like being like that. I wish could experience being happy. So in order to do that, you actually have to try to be happy.
Yeah, it's
You
not,
kind of
and
have to trick your
happiness
brain.
isn't, nine times
Yeah,
out of 10, happiness isn't going to come knocking on your door and be like, hey,
yeah,
it's time.
you got to kind of trick your brain into doing it. So,
Hmm.
like I'm viewing it as with my how my brain works is like even getting psyched up to do something like, like I think I told you yesterday with the podcast,
Hmm.
like you tell me, hey, do you want to do it on this day? And so
You
say
gotta
if I have 7 days, I'm like the whole every day I wake up, I got a podcast to do on Friday, got a podcast to do on Friday. So like even if I don't want to do it, I psych myself up to it to when I get to Friday, I'm like, I got a podcast to do. Okay, it's
hell
like
yeah.
my brain is like pumped to do it because I have been reminding myself regardless if I want to do it or not. So like I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what?
We're gonna do
Fuck it.
this.
We're doing it today. We're
Like,
gonna go hard today. It doesn't matter what happens. Like we're gonna try to stay at that high mood.
yep.
Um
Even in my like, I was like, fuck, I have to go to the grocery store. I have to do these things. And I was like, I'm gonna
yeah,
knock this shit out, and I'm gonna do it right now before I even get home, so
yeah.
we can dive in.
And I'm gonna bring this weekend in good because we have a good fight tomorrow. It starts kind of early, but we got a good fight tomorrow. So it's like
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna start this weekend good. Because I got shit to do next week, like Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So we,
Oh,
we
I
got
know.
a lot of
So I was like, if we're gonna pump one out, we got to do it this
yeah.
week. And I had
So
kind of an extra day off, so I was like, we have to make this happen. Even though I could have so easily been like, you know what, I already got a lot on my plate today. I don't know if I can do this, but
yeah,
I'm gonna push through it anyways. And here we are. Here we fucking are.
it's like I saw this post on Threads, not to be like off subject, but like
Uh-huh.
I hate Threads, dude.
I do
I
too,
hate it.
man. I'm not a fan.
But anyway, like it's just if you don't know what Threads is, it's just people
Don't worry about
asking
it. It's trash.
common sense questions, dude. Like,
That's every platform of the fucking internet.
do women still wear shoes? I mean, like dumb shit, right? But one of them was, what do you do when you're so overwhelmed, you're so stressed? Like, what are ways to cope with it, right? So, like,
Mm-hmm.
went on there and I'm like, sometimes you have no other choice. Like, you still have to continue doing what you're doing because you don't have a choice.
Yeah. You gotta
Uh,
keep on trucking,
yeah. And
regardless of the
said I,
situation.
I said, I hate to be that person, but that's life.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
just, no matter how shit you're feeling, no matter how bad you're feeling, no matter any of that, like you just are like, you know what? It doesn't matter. I still have to go to work, or it doesn't matter. I still have to be a mom. Like it doesn't matter. It's an emotion that you're feeling at this moment. Yes. But you know what? Are you going to be feeling that same emotion, exactly that same emotion in a couple of days? No,
More than likely, no.
no.
No. No.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. Life sucks. Get over it. It's just part of it. That's part of the journey is to push you through shit.
It is. And like all this Cancer energy, and our Cancer's watery, right?
Yeah,
So
big time.
and we just came off of our Scorpio new moon, which was heavy water energy tied to our emotional self, which is the moon. Cancer also rules the moon. So this
Yep.
is like heavy symbolism to like nourish, to feel rooted, and to heal through things like self-care, or find that shit that's going to help you push through what you need to, because is it worth it to sit by and let it fall to the wayside, or is the end result going to be that you feel better than you do now?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Uh-huh.
it's either gonna go one way or the other. Was it are you like my situations, I was unhappy just with like me, my body,
Mhm.
everything, and I think that comes with the age, and so it's like, I'm not gonna be a little 20-year-old girl again.
No,
You know,
we're
have
never
I
going.
ever have I ever really ever been in shape? No. Um, but I was thin, I had shape. I was never like huge, and but I'm losing weight, but we're the gym, I didn't think I would ever be one of those people that enjoyed going to the gym.
Endorphins, you remember Legally Blonde?
Yeah,
Endorphins make you happy.
endorphins. And I remember people saying you need to work out, it'll help your brain.
It does,
I'm
man.
I'm still sad. It's still there. But it's like I have something to look forward to. And while I'm
Mhm.
there, it's weird because while I'm there, my brain is calm. But when I come home, it's like right back to the madness usually.
But
But
the pause of calm is
that
better
that
than,
that
yeah.
that period of time that I have the calm
mm-hmm.
is enough, so like I want to go
and
back
you're gonna be,
kind
yeah,
of
you're at
deal.
that point where it's an absolute must now.
So
Like, I
now
need that.
I know that that's how it feels, and then when you start seeing results,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like, okay, if I keep this up, what am I going to look like next year this time?
Yeah.
um my body has never been toned, uh but guess what, if I keep it up next year this time, I'm going to have that body that I always dreamed of.
There you go.
And that's how I view it. It's like, I'm going to be 40, girl. After 40, it's hard.
Who, who
After,
you telling?
it's hard.
Or who are you telling?
So I'm trying to get, because I spent my whole life. This was another moment. I spent my whole life basically having to listen to others. It went from like my parents to having a child and being married and all of that. Like, I'm listening to other people. Never
Mm-hmm.
really had those moments of like, what do you want to do kind of deal, like, so my kids are grown
Yep.
and I'm kind of here. My kids are at the point where they're adventuring out and doing things. So it's like I need to get in check with myself and kind of find out who I am,
I think
because
you're doing it too.
yeah, because like
You're in the very beginning stages of, like, I feel a little better and I'm taking these
yeah,
steps, and now I'm incorporating these new habits, like getting up and doing something every day and getting out of the house and going to the gym. It's like
yeah,
it's like this almost emotional rewrite, like a karmatic emotional rewrite that's happening,
yeah,
that,
and
like, your past, and especially in the terms of like family or your beliefs, like deep down your inside beliefs and how you connect with everything around you, is up for review, and it's time to rewrite how you want it to continue.
yeah, because right now, my children are still here, so it's like I'm living for my children right now, right? um but it's like, what do I do when they're gone?
Yep. You have
So
to start figuring that out now, so you
yeah,
don't have that empty nest
and
syndrome. Or
that is a common thing for this age.
mhm.
I mean, you still have youngins, I know, so
Yeah, I've got about 10 more years before I
yeah.
really get faced
And
with that.
I'm not saying like my kids are going to be leaving anytime soon, but their lives are going to be, changing. So
Mhm.
they're going to be probably less around. And
Yeah.
so it's just going to be me hanging out. And so I need to start doing shit that I want to do, kind of deal,
Mhm.
because like I need to get used to it now. Is how my brain is like functioning right now, is like you need to get used to being alone.
And you, like, don't have to fix everything as it
Yeah.
comes up too. You just have to, like, maybe understand it on a better level, integrate it easier, or use that understanding to guide the growth of what's to come.
Yeah. But see how my brain works, it has to prepare itself
Uh-huh. So
for
just keep
that.
psyching yourself up about it
Yeah,
every
so
day.
I got to keep psyching myself up for it and like doing new things that like I wouldn't normally do,
Mhm.
so that
Yeah, step outside that comfort
when
zone.
that time comes where my daughter is just like, "Hey, guess what? I bought tickets and I'm going to go to Ireland by myself and backpacking, cuz she'll probably end up doing some shit like that." Um
Mhm.
I'll be like, "All right," and I won't have, I mean, I probably still will have like a massive panic attack, but like I'll be cooler about it because I'll be more prepared. Or like my son, when he graduates, being like, "Mom, I want to go live with my girl," some shit like that.
Yep, the shit that boys do.
I'm gonna be like, okay, and I feel like it would ease my brain more, like the hurt more, I guess. Not the hurt, but like that big drastic change for me, because that's a huge change
Yeah.
for a mom. I mean, that's a huge change for kids. It's more exciting for a kid leaving,
But yeah, but it's a
but
whole it's a shift of, like, handing over, like, their emotions aren't just like your concern anymore. Now you're
No.
handing it over to somebody else to
Yeah.
like coddle their emotions and hold their little hearts and be like, you
Yeah.
know,
Like, well,
I could break this into 1,000 pieces if I wanted to. You have to like bestow that trust into like strangers that you have to
yeah.
get to know. And
So that's what I'm going through right now, guys. If
yeah.
if you want to know why Natalie is always going through it, that's that's like a big thought process. Once your kids turn damn 20, like mine's going on 22, uh you start thinking like that. It's just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I need to get into the routine of going to the gym and, maybe find some new passions, some new hobbies that like I stick with. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out.
It will. It'll come.
Yeah.
And there's no rush to like let the new things
No, there's
come.
no rush. I'm not like rushing any of it. So but it's still there all the time in the back of my head.
Well, that's good though. That means you're
So,
hungry for the new stuff to like come and be like, hey,
hey,
let's try this out. And
well,
like, all right.
I wouldn't say I'm hungry for it,
I think
but
so. I
it's
think deep
kind
down
of
inside, it's coming.
I'm at the point in life where it's like, you got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be either like that weird old lady that's at the gym, or that weird older lady that, I don't know, because I'm gonna be weird regardless of what I'm doing.
We're
So
gonna be yeah, it'll be both of us, and we've still got we've got so much time before we
I
have
don't
to
know.
sit down and really be old.
I
We got
feel
time.
like I feel like it's like I'm old as shit right now. That's how I feel daily. I look at everybody, I'm like, God damn, I'm old. So old.
That's just because all the generations after us just suck. But everyone always thinks that. So
Okay. That's cool.
we're right on cue is what I'm trying to say.
I always thought I would age like gracefully, and I'm not. Like,
See, I feel like I kind of am.
Yeah.
I feel like I tell my boss this all the time because me and her are just a few months apart. We were both born in '84, and she's always like, "No," and I'm like, "Yes, girl, just accept it. It's fine. Like it's okay. Like
Well, I
take
was
the
cool with
coming of
it.
age with grace and dignity."
I was cool with the gray hairs and stuff. I was like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool, when that first started. But then, like, when all like the perimenopause stuff started,
That's
is kind
the
of
rough
when
part.
is
But when we're all done and over it, we're gonna be able to look at all of these younger girls that are going through it that haven't even gotten to that part yet, and we're gonna be like, "Oh my god, no, never again." And we don't have to. We don't ever have to revisit that.
I feel
We just
bad.
have to get to that.
I feel bad that they have to go through it. It's horrible.
I don't. It's just part of
It's part of
growing.
being a woman, I guess.
Yes.
But
And it was bestowed on us for a reason because we can handle it.
I feel like a man would kill himself
They
if they
would.
went through that.
That's
I
why they
really do
can't.
know. I mean, because
We would not exist as a
it's like
people's.
it's like 85% of women commit suicide during menopause age, okay, because of how it makes you feel.
I believe that because it's rough.
Yeah, and I didn't believe that shit until I started going through it, and 100% believe that shit. And I don't know how a man, because they don't deal with things like we do. They're just not, their brains are not wired to do it. And
they deal with it, but they deal with it differently. So
they
yeah,
would either be killing folk, they would be killing people.
yep.
Or
Eating
they would
steak
kill themselves.
or eating or killing people.
They would
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they would either be like severely overweight, eating everything, or they would be murderous.
Maybe both.
Or they would kill themselves. 100%. It's awful.
Jesus.
It's awful. I hate that we have to go through it. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. But because we're the stronger sex, it's just the blessing and a curse.
When you hear that, like, one person that's, your age or older that is not going through it, and they're like, I don't know what that feels like.
They're lying.
I just want to throat punch them.
Well, you should, because they're a liar and they're probably a Gemini.
bitch. Yeah, they probably are. Stupid Geminis. Dumbasses.
Telling
You know,
you.
because they just be lying about dumb shit.
They be lying just to be lying. To be
God.
fucking sucking up oxygen and pushing out fucking carbon monoxide. That's the only reason.
Every time they open their mouth, it's a lie.
It's a lie. That's, you know, my mama used to tell me, you know how a man's lying? His mouth is moving.
Stop.
But that, I turned that into, you know how a Gemini is lying? They're awake.
I don't know. I'm going to say Gemini men because I haven't had this issue from the Gemini women that I've known.
I have. I've had it on both sides.
But
both
then
sides.
again, I only
straight men, straight women, gay women, all you Geminis, fuck y'all.
But then again, I'm not like super invested in them. Like I
don't try to be.
Yeah,
these
I know you're in a situation
come for
where
me. They come
like
for me.
you.
They love my ass. And I'm like, I don't want you.
That's like you're the Gemini is like, okay, like Aquariuses, we usually have the Sagittariuses.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones like, well, as me, for example, even though like half my damn chart Sagittarius and the other half's Aquarius, but it's like I cannot stand Sagittarius.
See, that's you know. You understand.
I cannot stand them.
I mean, I know
there's
I know there's good Geminis out there. There have to be. Like I just can't
Lexi,
assume that you're all the same way. Like, yeah, you have your little friend. You said she's great. I believe you.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not loopy. I mean, she's got her moments, but she's not like that.
You know, I appreciate like the air sign weirdness. Like I love it.
Weird,
that's why me and you vibe. I vibe with the fucking weirdness of it. But it's the one-upping, I don't know, like the having to just make everything about them. I don't
see, and that's how I feel Sagittarius do.
Yeah.
And then it's like, do I do that? Do I do that? Am I like that? And then I hate it. And I hate it even more. I get more and more mad.
I do tend to say that the Sagittarius are like the air signs are the air signs of the fire signs.
Yeah. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, because they're like
agree, like every group has one that's kind of similar. So like Earth would probably be Virgo. I would honestly I would say Capricorn.
Really?
I would say Capricorn because
I think Virgos are way weirder than Capricorns.
No, dude. Capricorns are fucking weird.
But trust they make
I got one.
I know you got one. I know.
But she's also a Gemini rising. But no, to me, because John being a Virgo, he's very Virgo.
I've known a lot of Virgos.
He's weird, but it's not like what I would say like air sign weird.
Okay, you know what? But I could also categorize like Virgos being like the Cancer or like the watery sign, maybe. Yes. That might be a better fit.
They're emotional.
They sure are. I can't.
Yeah, they're petty as fuck. Okay, but a Capricorn, I would say a Capricorn would be like the earth sign air.
Okay.
A Taurus, no. They're too. I mean, air signs are stubborn, but that's like.
Ooh, but they are. I got a Taurus husband. I know about stubborn.
But
Lord have mercy.
Capricorns, it's got to be. So then, like fire signs, definitely Sagittarius. Water sign, I would say honestly, a Scorpio.
Oh yeah,
because they're just
they're weird.
I don't know. Every Scorpio female that I've ever met was bipolar. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's like a common thing. I don't know. But every Scorpio woman I have met has been diagnosed with either bipolar disorder or like multiple personality disorder.
So they could be like the Geminis of the water
signs. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not 100% sure. I know 4 female Scorpios.
I only know Bethany.
They all. Oh shit! I forgot she's one.
She is one.
She probably is. She probably is.
Well, she always
I'm
like.
Sorry, I love you to death, but like.
No, we love you, Bethany. Yeah. But she's had moments where she's like told me about like something at work going on, or like this being said by this person or the next, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. You don't act like that around me. Or you don't, so I feel like there's
I don't
another
know.
part of her that happens around other people that I'm not familiar with, because she also tells me like, why can you talk to me so easily but like my family can't?
I don't
I'm like,
know.
I don't know. I was like, I
It's
find it very easy to talk to you. I don't know why other people don't like understand where you're coming from, or they take something out of context so much that you say. So I don't know.
they're
That could be a thing.
they're very intense.
Yes. But I
Um
also, as an Aries, I appreciate the intensity.
yeah, I don't mind it. Like I don't mind it at all. Like
Hmm.
every single Scorpio woman that I've met, and they're all women that I've met, have been intense. But like in the best of
You want to know a
ways.
fun fact real quick?
Hmm.
The guy she's dating is also a Scorpio. Oh, he's a Libra Scorpio. Libra
He's
Scorpio.
gonna be like romantic.
That's what she said. She already
Stop.
like played into that. And I was like, "Ooh, girl."
She stop. That she needs that.
She
She
does. And I'm
needs it.
like, "Yes,
I
queen.
personally think
Yes."
Scorpio men, they're great, but I've heard
Mhm.
from Scorpio women that they're not. But in
She
my eyes, like how I've seen most Scorpio men, they seem to be kind of romantic. I
Look,
don't know
she
why.
sent me this text message. Like it was after we started recording. It was like around 10:30, because she's like kind of giving me tidbits of what's going on. She said, quote unquote, Bethany, I'm reading your text online on live. He said she said he's a call me on his break kind of guy. What?
Stop. Uh,
Yay, Bethany!
so lucky. So
I love it. I'm
little
telling
things
you.
like that mean
It's
so
so
much.
important. It
Unless you're
does.
annoyed and you woke up annoyed, and then when they call you, you're like, "What?"
Blech. That's 5 years into marriage.
Yeah, that won't come until later. But that's sweet. She needs that.
I know. I
But
love it.
yeah,
I love it
they're
for her.
intense. Scorpio women are intense,
So
and
maybe to balance her out well.
I want to clarify that I'm not saying there's anything bad with me saying that they have bipolar disorder, because I've only met like
I mean,
seriously like four, okay,
that shit
and they
happens.
all just happen to have it, okay, so I can't say anything. That's just my thought process on it. Do they all have it? No,
No.
but that's just what's happened to me in my life, so y'all can suck it. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what? So yeah, y'all suck it. Y'all can like what we have to
suck
say
it.
about the things or don't, because this is just our opinions and our personal experiences about everyone and everything around us.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also Sagittarius people suck.
Gemini. All right.
You're gay. Anyway,
All right. So I think we'll leave it at that, because that's a
yeah,
lot of I think we brought it. We brought it hard. It was intense. It was fun. I hope everyone has a great holiday kickoff season as we
word.
encroach into Turkey Day here in the great US of A. And then as we tiptoe our way into Black Friday in the holiday season, um, we'll be back with some things and all the crazy as
Yeah,
always.
yeah. New
Yeah.
ideas, maybe some new ideas.
Yeah, we're gonna
Um,
brainstorm and come up with new things and
yeah,
try to get
whatever.
motivated again.
Yeah, help us get motivated.
That yeah, we want you to. We always beg y'all.
You
Comment,
never do shit.
follow. Yeah,
Thanks.
fuck y'all. No, we're
Y'all
just
must be Sagittariuses,
kidding. And Gemini's. Ew.
bitches. Anyway,
We're just kidding. We love y'all.
I don't.
We're
Sorry. Anyway,
it's okay. It's
yeah.
okay. We love it. And so I guess until our next moon phase, we'll see you guys later. See you next moon phase.
Bye.